So Poco Lee is in trouble and the internet is divided. So according to the report, it is alleged that Poco Lee has been arrested abroad, where it is said that his arrest is in allegations to a rape case where a young lady went to report to the authorities that he laced her drink and then had intercourse with her without her consent, and for that reason, according to the report, he's been detained per the allegation, and then investigations are still going. But that is not even why the internet is currently divided.
Let me tell you guys something about this Poco Lee thing. He tried it with me and my girlfriend in Dallas, Texas 2 years ago. And when now this information is coming out, people are going, oh my God, he is. My girlfriend and I went to go meet him in Dallas. This is when I first started rapping and I was trying to meet people in the industry. My girlfriend tells me he's in Dallas. He invites us to his apartment. I'm so excited. Mind you, this is when I was married. So we get there. He went to school with my girlfriend in Nigeria. So they know each other. They're familiar. We get there. This man is like, oh, nice to meet you. I'm thinking, okay, he's real. This is like my first introduction into the industry. And we get there. So as he sees my wedding ring, I'm wearing it. I tell him I'm married. Now, we play him a song. I'm trying to get advice for him of how to enter the industry. Next thing I know, this man grabs my pussy. And I mean legit, like puts his hand and grabs it. And I slap his hand off. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And my girlfriend and I we try to play it off like, I don't even know what we were thinking. But again, I'm thinking like this guy is too famous for him to try no dumb shit like this. Like, especially I'm married. Okay, then he sees I'm not with the fuck shit. Then he goes to my girlfriend and he keeps grabbing her boobs, grabbing her butt, pulling her dress up. And my girlfriend texts me. She's like, okay, let's go. I think it's time for us to go. So as we're trying to go, he grabs my girlfriend, tries to pull her into the room. We end up beating the fuck out of him. I end up pushing him off. We beat him, like we shove him to the corner. First of all, he's like 5'4", a midget. So it's easy to throw him to the side. We run out of the house, grab our bags, and we run out of the house. And I call my ex-husband at the time and I tell him what happened. And my girlfriend and I are just like in shock. We end up driving 3 hours that same night back home. Just to show you guys, a lot of these industry men are predators. It don't matter how much they have. And I'm telling this story now because at the time we couldn't go to the police because, well, we didn't have enough to go to the police, meaning we fought him off. So there was no assault. It was attempted. But I'm telling this story now to say is I 100% believe the story and what's going on because I'm a victim of it. And there was a picture that came out of me grabbing Poco Lee and putting him in a headlock in Nigeria during what is it called, Sheyi Vibes and Charley Puppy's show about 2 years ago. And I told him in that show, I put him in a headlock and I told him, like, you ever try that shit again, I will kill you, nigga. And I really meant it. And he's smiling and laughing. And people around us heard that and they thought I was being funny. But I was dead ass. I will kill that nigga on God.
But wait, if you do not know who I am talking about or you do not know who Poco Lee is, now, Poco Lee is a hype man. He's a promoter, a good dancer. Charley, most of even our own very Blacku. Yes, that is his personal person. And currently, he has found himself in a dicey situation. As to if he is guilty or not, we do not know because even the whole situation right now is alleged. And like I always say, until the person is proven guilty, the person is just a suspect in an investigation. But like I said, that is not why the internet is divided. Now, when the allegations, started to fly, the story started to trend, a lady by name Ms Jorji, her actual name is Georgina. She then made a video or took to the internet where she then explained that she's not even surprised with these allegations that have been laid against Poco Lee. Because according to her, 2 years ago, Poco Lee tried the same thing with her and her friend. And according to her, she said at the time, she was now starting her rap career because she herself is into the music thing. And then she got, news that Poco Lee was in town. And if you know Poco, he's big. And when it comes to the music promotion, Charley, he's your man. So she and her friends then got dressed to go see him. And according to her, at the time she was married. So she was wearing her wedding ring. She got there, they met Poco Lee. And she said, in between conversations with him, he grabbed her, not me. It is her that is saying it. He grabbed her in an area, in her particular area, and immediately she slapped his hand. and then, cautioned him. He took the initiative and then moved to her friend. And according to her, few minutes later, her friend came out and was like, they should leave. Now, after she shared this story time, a lot of people picked on it and say, hey,
Poco Lee has been arrested in the UK over allegation of rape. Oh my God, what? Please, who said? What is the source of this news? Where's the evidence? I'm just curious. I mean, I'm not a friend of Poco Lee, but I'm just curious because I know how demonic you people are on this social media and in this world right now. Who said? What is the source of this news? What is the source of this news? See the way the thing don't go viral now. Ask everybody that posted it that please, who brought this news to the internet? Can you put a face to this news? They will not be able to bring. I am not saying that Poco Lee did not do anything. I'm not saying, because, bro, now human being can do and undo. Human being do the craziest things. So I'm not going to say Poco Lee, okay, because he did dance, because he did do this, it means say no figure person. I didn't say that, please. I am saying is, what I'm saying is, who is the source of this news? Can you put a face to the news? Can you put a face to the news? Now, this morning, and I woke up and I saw one girl, again on Twitter, I saw one girl where she said Poco Lee almost gripped she and her friend.
While others are of the opinion that, yes, okay, you know what? Humans are humans. People can do things. But do you think this is the right time to come out and be talking about something like this? Especially when the person is not in a situation where they can even defend themselves. Because according to you, this story is from 2 years ago. So why didn't you speak up then? Why is it now that it's looking like there's an allegation against him? And now it is looking like this is the right time you want to come and share your story. A story that you could have come out to share 2 years ago. But you said nothing about it. And then people like Very Dark Man has also even calmed down on this whole issue where he made a video talking about the authenticity of this news, where the news is coming from, because he does not understand how people just wake up and news like this is just spreading and people are comfortably talking about it and, spreading the narrative. He also made another video addressing Ms Jorji where he's saying that, hey, this is your story that you're telling us, Charley. We won't understand. Somebody just holds you like that and you did not even bother going to the authorities. You didn't bother sharing the story with anybody. But it is now that it is looking like, oh, there's a situation that he's involved in or allegedly involved in that you are coming to put fire. What if he's actually innocent? With the allegations being laid against him, he's actually innocent. And then the authorities now see this your story time. Then they now decide that, oh no, there's actually something there. And this was what Very Dark Man had to say. Now, me personally, I don't have a take on this situation because genuinely speaking, humans are humans. You will be surprised to know the kind of things that the people you adore and you worship do. You will be surprised. So when it comes to situations like this, I will never go and stand anywhere and say, oh, this person is not guilty. This person, because I have seen a lot of people talk about, oh, it can never be this person. Poco can never do this. This person can never do that. Charlie, humans are humans. Mistakes there, it is plenty. Everybody can make a mistake. Do I think it is the right time to, push a narrative like this? No. But you cannot tell somebody who is sharing an experience how they want to share or what time they should share their experience. And if it is something that genuinely happened to her, she has every right to come and share it. And in her story time, she made other videos to double down talking about the situation and saying that Charlie, she is not even addressing anybody that has anything to say. They should continue saying what they want to say. She has said what she has said. And Poco Lee, when he comes out of detention, he should come and say what she's saying is a lie. Then we will have a saga. But for now, she will not respond to anybody. But then again, where I now have a problem with people is now the notion on X, because they are dragging this lady on X. They are dragging her by the hair, the leg, the chest hair, to the extent where people are now sharing explicit videos and pictures of her. That is how bad it is. And I'm like, see, I can totally understand your frustration. Probably you like Poco Lee as a person, and you probably feel like this is the wrongest time for her to come and share her story, and but to now go as much as to share explicit videos and pictures of this lady, now that is doing too much. That is doing too much. Because like I said, we do not know if he's guilty or not. And for all we know, investigations are ongoing. And until he's proven guilty, he is just a suspect in an investigation. So now they have to prove if he's actually innocent. And all of this narrative is alleged. Ms Jorji coming to share her story, and then you take the initiative to now post pictures and videos of her. Charley, is really disturbing. Because we are the same society that encourage people to speak up when they find themselves in situations, irrespective of what time, what day, what year it happened. And now someone is sharing something as to if it's true or not, we do not know. But our response to this person is to shame them and share explicit videos and pictures of them. Charley, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? Now, like I said, I really do not have thoughts and opinions on this whole thing. But some people definitely share their thoughts and their opinions on this issue. Someone said, bruh, we don't believe Ms Jorji's fairy tale story until we hear from Poco Lee, because all what she said in the video makes no sense. Another person said, too much of womanizing vi put man for big mess. Charley! Because this is Poco Lee that we see in a lot of music videos, a lot of dance videos, and we see videos of him on Instagram with girls, with women. So, like I said, I have no opinion on this story. Another person said, you wish you had spoken up. Are you not a rapper as claimed? What stopped you from speaking up since 2 years now? Another person said, if he managed come out, he no go dey near women again. Charley? Anyways, that's all the updates we have on this story. We'll bring you guys more updates when we have them. This has been What's They Go On here at the Yo Charley Studios. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and Mimi will catch you on the next one.